Well, welcome to the watch along and Uno game. The Uno part's a little late, but I've got my boy Anakin. What's up, man?
What is up?
Other than technicalities and technical difficulties, I don't know. Not much. I'm just going to put out that we are live.
I spent the last 15, 20 minutes trying to figure out how this, what was going on with this. And of course, this is what I need to do. Go figure. By the way, I found a license plate today on a car of apparently the one person who thinks Triple H should go to AEW. Because the license plate, it literally says "All In."
So, what are your expectations for tonight on Smackdown?
What's even happening tonight? I know there's a contract signing. I think I heard.
Yeah, there's like SmackDown's always going to be like a little crazy show, but it's the little engine that could since day one.
Well, here I'll do what Warren normally does on his pre-show, which he's actually doing right now. He goes, okay, here you go.
I wonder if I'd get a strike if I just video record Warren and we're just talking about Warren.
I don't think he'd care.
No, but I don't know if that YouTube will allow that. So I'm like,
oh, I don't think so because he doesn't have copyrighted. Okay, let's see here. So Roman Reigns and Adam Pearce are set for a Universal title contract signing.
Oh boy.
So I can only imagine Warren's going to be loving that. Jey Uso is facing Nakamura tonight.
Ray, if you want to play Uno, let us know. You have to have Steam in order to do it and download Ubisoft's thing and
apparently it's more complicated than I thought. Again, this is why I don't play PC games.
Well, I don't know if it's cross-platform. That's the problem.
Well, no, I'm saying like this is why I don't play games on PC normally because there's all these extra hoops you got to jump through. Whereas when you're on a console, simple. Oh, and then Rey Mysterio looks for Retribution against King Corbin this week on SmackDown. Well, sorry, Ray. Retribution's on Raw, not SmackDown.
There's no salvation in Retribution.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only thing that's listed as a preview for tonight. So we got a contract signing. So
I think Apollo's turning heel. I think he's gonna go, go after Big E, and that's gonna be your Rumble match again.
You think?
Did you see Talking Smack?
No, I haven't watched any of Talking Smack since they brought it back.
Heyman went at it on Apollo. He literally rooped him a new butt.
Really?
Yeah. You could, if you basic ass laptop, you could freaking play Uno on a laptop. I have 2 of them.
Oh, I need my Google Authenticator, wherever that is.
Oh man, this is why I asked Rob to host because that way at least we could have somebody talking trash while we're doing
it. Oh, again, you clearly have not watched Up Up Down Down play Uno.
Oh, I have it set for all of it.
Okay.
I have a 500 set up on this. It's a locked lobby.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I think we're on.
I'm just hyped that Captain America, Chris Evans, is coming back to the MCU. That's gonna be awesome.
Supposedly, that's and of course it's like, okay, well, how is he gonna come back? And I don't. They could do a bright glass and de-age him because they did that in the comics. Because in the comics, that's how Sam Wilson became Cap in the first place. Because Cap ended up getting basically like age to what his actual biological age would be, or his chronological age would be rather. And then they eventually were able to de-age Steve, and so for a time there was actually in fact 2 different Captain Americas running around.
Well, I think with the way the movies are set up, and WandaVision just came out today with 2 episodes, which I'm going to watch.
That was good.
They and Doctor Strange, Dimensions of Madness or whatever it's going to be called. I think that's
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, I think that they're gonna pull that out of the multiverse section of it. I think they're leading up to that.
Yep.
But it's gonna be something like with Robert Downey Jr. He pokes in and pokes out.
Yep.
Turn on the light down there.
Than that, let me put this up. I'm gonna put this just right here.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I gotta check on my son real quick.
All right.
So I'll be right back. So in the meantime, what do you think is going to happen on Smackdown tonight? Why don't you go ahead and?
I think Pierce is going to get his butt kicked. I literally think he's going to get hurt. I think Roman's looking for an easy win. Other than that, it's going to be interesting to see what they do for the Rumble for the rest of the setup. Hopefully, they do something like insane. And we'll see what happens. I mean, it'd be funny right now if somebody did a watch along of us. Hey, Ray, why don't you pop in and say hi? At least you could do that. You don't have to play, though. Anybody who wants to come on, pop in, say hi. You got to download Steam and go from there. And just see how it is. Everything is binary on Twitter. It's like, okay, let's throwback watch Twitter. Anyways, other than that, I mean, it's going to be an interesting few weeks, especially with we're getting closer and closer to the Rumble. And eventually what will end up happening is that we'll figure out who wins and make our picks next week. Should be fun. Damn right with the Rumble. Give me a sec. I'll do the kickoff show with you. Awesome. We got Ray popping in.
Oh, good. There you go. He can at least be on and...
Hey, we got 6 slots. Why not? And eventually, very soon, within about a couple of months, once the 2000 kicks in, we're going to have 10 spots.
That'll be cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's see now if this will work. Cross your fingers.
Let me know, and you just got to accept the friend request on Uno.
I think we already were. I think we were on Steam.
Yeah, but you have to also do it on there.
Oh, okay.
Because it's Ubisoft's running it, so you'll get a friend request from me from Ubisoft on that Ubisoft side. It's going to be a different name, though. It's like Throwback 2021, because they wouldn't give me 978 because of my Xbox account.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I don't know the information on that. It's been years. I think the last time I logged into the Ubisoft server was like when I got my Xbox One when it came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Yeah. Oh, you got it right at launch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Still trying to get this too. Okay. Do that. Okay, come on, Steam. Open back up. Here we go. All right, here we go. Steam's up. And I don't care about
the Ubisoft. Yeah, the Ubisoft should be launching. You know your information for Ubisoft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all you do is you log into your Ubisoft account, and then you'll see like friends on there and stuff like that. What it'll do is it'll go kick over to Uno anyways. So, and then it'll open Uno up.
Okay. What's weird is it doesn't show Uno under my games on the Ubisoft thing.
It's not. It should. I mean, it does for mine.
Yeah, it should. Did
it launch from Steam though?
I'm hitting play now.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's. See, hold on.
Gotta love technicalities.
Oh, here you go. Continue. Okay, now we go. Preparing to launch a game. I think we're good.
We got Mr. Callahan coming in. You still there? There we go.
Like, should be able to just watch it. Yeah. It's thinking.
Blinking.
Thinking.
The funny part is I could put the other laptop on and I could play against myself.
I could grab my my Switch and see if Jeremy and Hannah want to play against me. Although Jeremy's probably going to be working, making sure to write articles tonight.
I don't know. I don't know if you could do Switch with cross-platform on it, but it'd be interesting to find out.
You can't.
I'm just waiting on you. Hey, it says Uno.
Yeah.
Okay. Friend. Okay. Gotcha. Invite
now if I could just figure out how to make this window smaller so it's not taking up the whole screen.
You should have gotten an invite for the game. By the way, I updated my internet. It's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm turning down my sound in the game real quick because it's super loud. Okay, here we go. That's a little better.
Right. And then I gotta wait. There he is. There's big, sexy, bearded man.
Hey guys.
Oh boy! Now we're gonna have somebody who is gonna be able to watch from a distance on another screen and trash talk us at the same time. Are you ready for that, Anakin?
Oh, you know what? If I remember right, it might be I have to do it like how we do on Switch, and I have to go into the online play. Let's see.
Yeah, because I sent you that invite for the third time.
Yeah. Well, I see it in the corner, and it says Throwback has invited you to a game, and then it has the command Shift F2, but that doesn't do anything. So, except brighten my screen up because, yeah. So we shall see.
Well, how was your day, Ray?
It was good, man. It was a Friday, productive. So yeah, all good. Got the kid to bed. So wife will be home in a little bit. So that's why it's kind of a kickoff. Is gotta make sure that she gets some time to. She hates wrestling. I watch.
What's your expectations for tonight?
I know you kind of mentioned that Warren hates the contract signings, but I think given what we're seeing, I think this kind of makes sense because Adam Pearce is not an active wrestler, so we're not going to see him in a match because that doesn't fit his character. As I mentioned on Tuesday, Roman never fights on SmackDown. He's always there, but he doesn't ever fight. So I didn't necessarily expect anything with that. I know that some people have mentioned that, hey, maybe it's a swerve and it won't really be Pierce, and maybe this is where they bring KO back or they bring back Priest. This is a spot where Pierce can, try to do that, where he can say, oh, it's a contract signing, but it's not my name on the contract. It's somebody else. So, I mean, you've got that. What I would kind of like to see, though, is if they were to do that, just to show how dominant Roman can be, have Pierce say, hey, look, we're going to have you face Kevin Owens again since last time, you kind of cheated. And Roman to basically say, no, you're not getting out of this match. You're still fighting me. And then to have an authority figure essentially not be able to tell him no, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I think they could pull a spot where Priest comes in out of nowhere.
Yeah. One thing that and this doesn't ever actually mean anything, but last week I noticed his hair's different. He's got like the arrow cut into the side of his head.
Yeah.
And I looked at that and said, that might be a main roster character feature that we're seeing there. So, yeah.
It's going to be fun. Once he pops up, everything is done.
If if they book it right. That's just been the frustrating thing.
This is not letting me join.
Then you create a game.
This is what I get. Back out. Well, no, hold on. This is what I get, and don't add this. I'm adding something so you can see. But hold on, let me turn that down. But you see, I click on here, and that's all I get. I just the screen
because it's all loading.
I get, and then it goes. Yeah. Well, watch. I said don't add it. I even put in the thing. Don't add it. But no, it loads and loads and loads, and then it just decides, online services are not available, not connected to network.
It's your internet.
We should have tested a game before we did this. Bro, it's not my internet.
God,
it's not my internet.
I know what West Michigan internet is. It's very possible that it's the internet.
What happened was we tested the router the other night because I was like, wait, why is my internet kind of iffy after the show? So what happened was I did a speed test and it was 23. All right. Comcast is supposed to supply their everybody 200.
So you're getting about 10%.
I called them up and I was just like, hey, this is going on. The internet keeps dropping. They sent a technician Wednesday. Turns out that router that they gave me that says, oh, it's new. It's a new router for you. Yeah, new router for me. 8-year-old router.
I think, to be honest with you, I think the one I use is like 12 or 13 years old. And it still works, but it's not fantastic.
So they gave me the one that's like in the commercials for Comcast, like the whole smaller version of that. And I literally tested it before I went on, and I'm like, oh, it's at 240. I was like, oh, the download speed's at 240.
That's awesome. Yeah, I miss Comcast. I used to live in Anakin, you'll know, Muskegon, where they had Comcast available, and now I'm in a spot where it's not available at all. And so I'm stuck in Charter Spectrum country, and it ain't great. So actually, Anakin, are you in Ottawa County?
Yeah, I've got Charter Spectrum, and I'll tell you what, I don't miss Muskegon. I don't miss the armpit of Michigan.
I mean, I didn't hate it. I actually liked living in Muskegon, but I got family in Great Haven specifically. So
yeah, I lived in Fruitport. Which have you been to Fruitport?
Yeah.
No, thanks. They don't know how to plow their roads. They're terrible at it.
No, that's fair. But are you in Ottawa County?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay, so I thought about this. That means that you and I are the official, original, only county that matters. We are the OC.
I love that.
Okay.
That's good.
I mean, does that work or does that work?
I'll take it.
I'm about to just take a friggin' hit on the whole freaking strike for YouTube and be like, hey, I'll put Warren's URL and we'll just sit there and critique Warren.
We could. I'll put it in. We could. I'd go into live watching in the Discord and I'd talk about, this is what Warren has to say. But I don't know why this is not. Because I already restarted my computer and like my internet access is fine.
You test your speed. You put your provider in there and you test the speed of it, or your download speed.
We got a chat from Mr. Patel Ron.
I gotta figure out how to do that. No, wait, here you go.
What is up? Yeah, we were supposed to play Uno too and have people come in and trash talk us, telling us how bad we're at it. I figured it's a little different for on a Friday night, I mean, anybody who wants to link and pop bot and make fun of me and Anakin. Right now, Anakin's having technical difficulties because I have Uno already up.
I know. I had it up. It just wouldn't let me connect.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Is Blue Chew sponsoring this podcast too?
I wish.
Where's the Sean Ross Sapp gif?
I mean, aren't you kind of the GIF guy?
Well,
That was your gimmick for a bit.
for a little. Well, I've had
Yeah,
like,
now instead of giving gifts, he's getting them, and it's like, ooh.
No,
By the way,
I gave gifts.
You gave one. I'll give you that. But
No,
guess what?
3. I've given 3.
Not as much as Ron has.
Well, yes, but arguably, I've given more expensive stuff because Jeremy Lambert.
Not as much as Ron has. But I'm gonna keep repeating.
Yeah, wait a minute. Didn't Ron match like a $1,200? No profanity September.
Well, no, I think he did a $500. Okay, yes, but that was a donation for like charity. I'm talking like.
Hey Ron, do you want to come in here and like?
I'm talking like personal gifts.
I'll send you the link. Just say yes in the chat if you do.
I gave Lambert a Switch Lite. Come on.
Holy cow.
Yeah. The reason so when he talks about how he has a Switch, it's because I gave it to him. Because when the pandemic started,
then can you get me an Xbox?
I wanted to get one. I can't get myself one, bro. But not to mention, you got more money than I do.
Yeah, right.
Oh, I've seen you drop. You've been dropping $100 super chats. Who are you kidding? Because
I saved up that money for like a certain specific thing.
Okay, well,
and guess what?
What?
About a few months ago, that specific thing went right out the window. Remember? And I told you why.
Yeah,
and it's not freaking supposed to be out in public.
I didn't say. I just said you. I just said you've got money. That's all I said.
I'll be honest. What it was, I saved up money for someone's birthday when we were together, and yeah, that kind of went.
I just chucked out $70 to make sure Sean got his package by Monday. So Monday, Fightful post show for Raw. He is opening it on the air. I have a letter that he has to read on the air. There is some other things in there, but then there's the main thing itself, which Pat, you know what that is. You've seen the picture.
Yeah. I instigated a part of it too. So I mean, come on now.
Yes.
I gave you the connection.
So I always have to get up at 5 a.m. So I always watch the post shows for Monday and Wednesday. I always watch them the next day. So I'll keep an eye out for that. But I am super excited not to promo his stuff here, but Sean's inside the Royal Rumble thing that comes out on Monday. He said it's like 10,000 words. That's like over 20 pages. I'm stoked to read that. I know he's been working on that a long time.
I want to read it badly too.
Yeah.
It's just right now I don't have Patreon. I had a Patreon for the channel, and then I realized like the stuff I put on there, really is anybody going to want to pay for any of that? So I was like, but I need to get Ray on a podcast for the recorded soon because that would be fun.
Well, actually, I was meaning to say something to you.
I haven't done one in 2 weeks.
Do you want to? Because I'm taking the night of the Rumble off. Do you want to do a watch along?
I'm down. I have nothing other to do.
Okay.
We have enough with StreamYards now and the internet speed I got. We have no problem unless there's like a huge thing. Ron, I don't have your email, and on top of that, I don't think I could send it through text message for the link for StreamYard. Yeah, so
just send it in a DM on Twitter. That's what
he says. I am not using Twitter as much. Send me the link on email or text. This ain't make fun of Anakin Day, so I mean, like, it isn't. It's just
I see now. It's like I can't even get the game to relaunch. I tried closing it out and relaunching it, and like, they make it so. Again, this is why Greg Miller of Kind of Funny always says this is why you don't play on PC, because then you got all sorts of issues and you got to troubleshoot and you got to figure out what it is. Console gaming is a smart thing. The only thing that PC that is good for gaming PC is playing your TurboTax, boy. Get your TurboTax. Play that game.
For me, it's like I'm a PC gamer. I play Xbox too, but I have a Switch, but I don't know how to put StreamYard connected to each other. I mean,
yeah, I don't know how to do any of the connecting stuff. You send me the link, I click it, and then I hop in, and then I just yap at the screen.
hence why it's like that. So, can I make that announcement, Ray?
What's up
about the other channel?
I mean, we got to nail down details and stuff,
but it's since we have.
I mean, you can put out the rumor.
Yeah, well, not a rumor, but Ray's gonna have his own channel own show on the new channel. Whatever content he wants to put within the means, which is great. We're figuring out times and stuff. I'm still trying to convince Anakin to do a review show for NXT, like a preview show, so he could beat Warren.
Oh, wait, before each NXT?
Yeah, why not?
Oh no!
I mean, that's tough. I mean, they don't typically announce the card.
And I'm not talking about. Yeah, but I'm saying like he could probably kick the show off of what he thinks is going to happen based off of what he knows from the previous week.
Number one, I am not completely regular in watching NXT, and number two, I also work.
I
work nights. I work nights.
But that's why I said we'll figure it out, because generally sometimes if you watch NXT, you could figure out what's going to happen the following week.
Well,
sometimes.
Sure.
I am excited for the Dusty Cup stuff. They got a good start with that. I thought MSK's debut was good.
Yeah.
I like that they are booking them that way. And if you look at the bracket, they are on that kind of wide open side of the bracket. I won't be surprised if they push MSK all the way to the final, have them lose the final, whatever, that's fine. But because the other side has UE and Imperium, Grizzled Young Vets. But I mean, they've got some of those big tag teams on the other side. So, I mean, whoever they face in the final, I mean, it's going to be one of those things where it's okay. You can look impressive in a loss to this team and be fine, but they're really, really good. So I'm excited to see them.
I think come on, phone. My phone's been acting up all day. Well, I think the Dusty Cup's going to be good. It'll give them the opportunity to build up tag teams, really, which is definitely needed.
And they're doing a women's one too, and that's awesome.
Yeah, and the winner gets a shot at the tag titles too. So
did they say that?
I believe so.
Okay.
I didn't think they announced that.
I was gonna say, yeah, I didn't see that. I mean, it would make sense. Like that would be the logical thing of what's this tournament for? Well, a shot at the titles for this tag team. It looks like it's only 8 teams for the women though, which kind of sucks because we know that NXT's women division is super deep. I'm sure you can put together 16 teams, even if you have to say, hey, for the sake of the tournament, because women's tag titles are brand fluid, you bring over a couple teams from SmackDown and Raw too. And that's, I mean, no one's going to complain about it if you explain it.
I love the fact that having a curved TV instead of a flat screen, you can actually see the TV, even if it's a tight corner. I got this TV, right? Before I moved in, I bought it. I got it on sale for like $700, and it's a 65-inch curved TV.
Nice.
Yeah. So I mean, it makes a huge difference. Anakin's still having technical difficulties.
It's just I can't.
Isn't that the name of one of the BPW shows for the Distractions show?
Could be. It's just I cannot get anything. All right, let me try it. Hold on.
I just said like an invite for like the 6th time.
I know. Let me.
Are you ready for a good time?
Oh God.
See, all I get now is an error occurred while updating Uno. App is running, even though it's not, and it's not even running my task manager. I would literally have to restart my computer to make sure it goes completely closed out.
All right, you do that. Me and Ray can hold down the fort.
All right, well, let me send this.
You're
email.
not getting Smackdown audio on the feed, are you?
No.
Okay, good. I don't want any copyright strikes.
No. I have the both remotes on my TV right now, and I have it low enough the mic can't even hear it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So me and Ray can hold down, and he can do the watch along with me while I play Uno till Anakin's like text me on my phone, "Hey, I'm back."
So if my kid wakes up or when my wife gets home, I'll probably pop off. But then I'll watch the post show watch along too, or the post show with Fightful too. So.
Well, this is something different. I figured it's a Friday night. Everybody's just going to be sitting there watching anyways. So why not give it a little different?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
It's something different because you don't see people a lot of times do watch along for like Raw, which is 3 hours. I maybe a Smackdown on Friday nights if like I get out of work early or something like that. Something like this, we could do something like it. But it makes a lot of sense.
All right, let me try. I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna try restarting my computer. Cross your fingers that this works. Don't close yourself out.
He'll fix it.
I'm supposed to restart my computer, not you. Well,
is that what he did? Did he restart his own computer?
I don't think so because he's still streaming.
I accidentally
pressed the See? Like I said.
Technical issues.
All right, I'll be back in a few.
Well, I think what happened was I was trying to click over on Twitter and I was in shock because Sean just posted like something about Daniel Fisher, like retweeted it or something. I was just like, here we go. He's like deep in thought. All right, so I'm going to do that. Remove it. It's like Ron's the mafioso. Birthday. Happy birthday, man. I like the angle of the camera too. Just like you get the shirt where it says head of the table, just at the angle of the camera.
Right.
And then, because doing in communications, they teach you how to hold a television camera. It has to be a certain gap in between and stuff. Like it has to be like that, not that.
Yeah, I did a year of media production schooling actually. So before I decided to become a teacher, I actually was going to get into like film production and stuff too. So
for the birthday boy, he forgot which age he was.
Pushing 40.
Yeah, I'm pushing 10. That's what I'm pushing. All right, so why don't we do this while I'm waiting for Anakin? I'll start playing some Uno for a bit.
Sounds good.
And we can go from there. And what I'll do is I'll pop in and out and check. So is there any news about Jimmy coming back anytime soon?
I haven't heard anything, but I mean, I know, was it Hell in a Cell that he showed up?
Oh, I'll do it in the lobby with somebody else.
I was gonna say, yeah, I'm getting some Smackdown audio on here too. But yeah, I mean, I think it was Hell in a Cell that he showed up, and I mean, he obviously wasn't cleared or anything, but my guess is if he was running around then, I wouldn't be surprised to see him show up at the Rumble. That might be kind of a cool like surprise winner because obviously then it's, against Roman, or I mean he could go after Drew too, but you'd have an interesting story if he decided to go after Roman because obviously his brother got to. Why shouldn't he?
Yeah. So now I'm sharing the screen so everybody can hear the audio. I'm going to start playing some Uno while we wait for Anakin, and he'll probably text me. And that way it's not like we're wasting some time. He's not mad, I guess. He just texted me. I'm so mad. And he's like, Like this music's so relaxing too.
It is. Ron, are you just? I see your comment there. Are you just getting Uno audio now? You're not getting any Smackdown audio on?
Because I can't. I'm gonna put my phone on YouTube so I can see the stream, anyways.
Okay, cool.
And that way I can see it. Yeah, elevator music. Because this is what I did with the chat for. Ah, shit. No. So what I did was when I was playing Counter-Strike, I'll put the other laptop up so I can prop this. So what I did with the laptop was I put my phone right near the screen so that way I could see like the chat and stuff.
Yeah, I got two different monitors here, so that's why I keep looking this way. Is because I actually have computer here and then 50-inch TV that I'm hooked into.
I'm like paying attention about. Do. Alright. So first thing I'm gonna check. There he is. So let's see if it works.
I'm hopeful. All right. I'm trying to get my Ubisoft program to launch. If it doesn't work this way, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a day. We're gonna troubleshoot. We're gonna get Joel Pearl on because he knows all about this kind of stuff too.
Well, you're on the Ubisoft. You're connected, so that's good.
Because he does it. Yeah. Well, and I was connected to there before. It just didn't want to work for Uno for some reason. I still need to figure out how to have it to where when I launch the game, it doesn't make it full screen. I thought there'd be a keyboard command, but I don't know what one it would be, and I don't want to accidentally close out the program.
Somebody put on Twitter, SOS Joe Pearl, Anakin needs help.
Wait, who did that?
No, I said somebody should put that out there.
Oh,
I thought you said somebody put it out there. I was like,
that's what I thought you said too. All right.
Ron's like, he is available to troubleshoot. You might have to pay him though. I can't pay.
He'd do it for free. Pretty sure.
Jimmy's actually spitting fire right now.
Joel is a cannibal, by the way.
Why?
That's a bit I'm not going to let him let out of. No, it's a joke. There was one of the Smackdown shows that I don't remember who it was, but it was after a match. Someone had gotten beaten down or whatever, and he had mentioned something about eating something, and I don't even remember what the exact comment was. So it's not funny to anybody except for me. But he had said that he was going to eat them, and I was like, "Whoa, like that's aggressive." And then he mentioned that he cooks it with Pam. And I said, "Oh, so you're using Bailey to cook it? Now you're using two people?" So I don't know. That's not funny to anybody else except for me. That's fine.
No, I thought
you gotta pop yourself once in a while, right?
Oh, I do it all the time.
I'm just about to put that SOS Joe Pearl. Anakin is having tech issues. Help!
It says press plus F2Y to activate the overlay, but my F2, all it does is just brighten my. I don't know.
How old is your computer?
I just got it like a year ago. It's a Microsoft Surface.
That's why.
Okay, hold on. See, now Now I'm connected to online play. So
okay.
This because I didn't get that before, and I got it now. Because before hold on.
All right.
So expected, but I'm excited for. I mean, predictable can be good. Jay and Shinsuke right now, these guys are beating the crap out of each other, and I am here for it.
There you go.
Low in the audio there.
Well, I'm waiting on the Prince of Darkness right there of Star Wars.
Okay, here we go. Hey, I see you. I see you. I'm in the game.
There we go. All right.
Hold on. Turn off no bluffing. Turn that off.
Come on, man.
Oh, you really did tag him. He just DM'd. He just DM'd question mark.
All right, let's get going.
Oh my gosh.
Let the trash talking begin.
All right, now I need to get Smackdown on my own so I can put it in there too. That's why, because I have the program up full screen on mine. Oh,
you know what the worst part is that Anakin, you cannot look at YouTube at all right now.
I was gonna say, can he see your cards?
Why?
Yes, he can because I'm streaming. It's
so.
No,
is
I can't.
Anakin a man of integrity, or is he a cheater?
I cannot see your card. No, because I have the game full
I can
screen.
see his cards.
It's the yes, you can't see my cards though. If I pulled up YouTube, oh shoot! If I pulled up YouTube, I could, but I'm not. I don't have it.
Couldn't possibly do this.
Oh, you suck. See, I have game audio. It seems like game audio. That's why, I was hoping if I can figure out how to get this, Actually, I will message Pearl about this. See if he can tell me.
Next thing you know, Pearl's gonna be like, "I want to come on."
Oh.
Okay, I'm just double checking Rob if Rob's there. Ha.
You suck. Yeah, okay.
And you wonder why we needed MC to do this. Okay. Well, I gotta draw anyways. No. Ah, fuck me. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's gonna hate me.
See, this is why you need to have no bluffing turned off, because I can challenge you. In case you... Draw your card.
So wait,
I can't.
you don't think that people should be allowed to bluff?
You know what?
Why not?
You know... No. Oh. Throwback. You're out. You got disconnected. Now it says my network is currently not stable enough to play a match. Try again later.
Welcome to West Michigan.
What the heck?
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep playing then.
It said you left the match.
No, it said you did. My internet's stable right now.
Why?
Like I can even see myself streaming right now.
No, for you. Well, it showed for me that you left.
Nah, I'm still going, and even I could see it. It switched to the AI right now.
I don't know.
I mean, Ray, you could see me, right?
Yeah, I can see what you got.
Yeah. Because if the stream stopped, if my internet dropped, the stream would completely stop, halt completely.
You know, part of it may be that I'm connected to StreamYard and I'm trying to play at the same time.
Are you just wireless or are you hardwired in?
Well, the question is, are you wireless or hardband? And
me? I'm Wi-Fi.
Yeah. That probably doesn't help anything.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the right choice.
See, now I can see you playing because now I pulled it up.
Man, I know Michael Cole is reading Fed lines, but this whole like Adam Pearce doesn't even belong here nonsense, like it pisses me off. Like I mentioned this Tuesday, he has 5 NWA champions. Like that, he's a respectable wrestler. Just say that. Just say like, hey, when he got to WWE, he was a little bit older and he decided he wanted to hang it up. He wanted to be an official. But like you just burying this man, like it doesn't help Roman.
It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything to anybody. Oh, by the way, I did get a chance to check out the Bailey interview with Stone Cold for Broken Skull session. That was very good. I really did like that. That was a good one.
I've seen some of it. I haven't seen all of it, but I have seen some of it.
Yeah, I watched it this afternoon with my daughter because Bailey's her favorite. So
Nakamura's taking it to Jay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was surprised to hear that she's not really that close to like Charlotte or Becky. I didn't think like they would be like the bestest of friends, but she made it sound more like they were called the 4 Horsewomen because they all had the same kind of like work ethic and and dedication to the business and to succeed, and not necessarily because they had this kind of bond.
I think there is a bond between them, but it's a competitive bond.
Cesaro.
Yeah, it could be.
But yeah, I kind of was surprised at that. I mean, to me, I kind of looked at it and said, oh, like Sasha and Bailey aren't maybe as close as I maybe thought they were. And like, not that they're not close, but it really, to me, it kind of sounded like their relationship really centers around their in-ring stuff. And like, yeah, they get along outside the ring, but I don't know. I assumed they were a little tighter than what it appeared to be, but she could very well be, kayfabing that up a little bit too, because obviously they're on opposite ends a little bit right now too. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but what I did think was funny, like I legitimately popped for this when I was watching. She had mentioned how she had that long title reign and she was pushing over 500 total days between the two runs, with only like 5 days in the middle for Charlotte. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I if I never get another title again, I'm still like good with what I did because that was so historic. And Stone Cold kind of looks at the hard camera and goes, well, I wouldn't say that too loud. And I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, I fucked up. I really screwed up there.
See, now
I actually been playing this like a lot recently. And I've been doing pretty good.
Hey, do you have like a capture card?
No.
Oh.
Everything on mine this is a gaming laptop, so everything on mine is all built the way it's supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what you get for paying a good amount of money for it.
Yeah.
Well, the first stimulus check, I used that to pay for this. Well,
mine goes straight into student loans.
The 2-in-1 that I have, this is the one I used I was on Warren Show originally. And I needed, something better if I was going to do this. So the mic I set up, I have here, I tried setting up and making sure. Trying to make sure because I thought Rod was going to pop in. 7.
Ron just asked if you got your second 600 yet. Do you mean the one we were supposed to get like 9 months ago, or the one that we're supposed to be getting like within the last few weeks? Because I haven't.
I don't think I'll have to claim it. Like I thought I did with everything, and then I realized I was dipping into something I was saving for.
Yeah, I got mine about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and like I said, student loan, so it's all gone.
Mine, when I do it and I claim it and I get it, it's all going to be for bills because I have an HOA fee. So me and my sister, we try to pay like stuff like that. Try to pay that up for a year, but the problem is that we just got a thing from the mortgage company stating that the HOA decide to either overlap their insurance or cancel their insurance. And right now the HOA doesn't have any insurance, so it's like, what are we paying for? Because I love living at this place. It's just we're just paying for landscaping. So $175 for landscaping. What is it going to do?
No, I'll do that myself. Yeah.
Oh, they changed it to red. Okay. Oh, that worked. Oh, yeah. Give me the 3 cards. You're going to be pissed. Thank you. I'll take a large amount of cards. Why not? Considering there's all blue cards right there.
So Cesaro just entered the Royal Rumble without flexing his muscles to do it. Drew Gulak must be pissed.
$60 a month is not that bad.
Still trying to figure this out. I don't understand, especially because
what up, Tim?
Maybe I need to. Maybe I just legitimately. Maybe I just need to clean out some stuff. Like get rid of some of the stuff I have on here. Maybe.
Hey, if Mr. Pearl is watching by any chance, pop in the stream and SOS this.
I don't think he's watching.
I think he's more watching Smackdown than anything, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw Hannah in Thunderdome on Monday.
Yeah.
She's in Thunderdome all the time.
Well, normally I'll see her tweeting about it and stuff, but I actually saw her on screen, and I had never before. So.
Oh yeah. So wait, what are you watching right now, Ray? What's on SmackDown right now?
It's Nakamura versus Jay.
Okay, so that's what I have thought. But then he said, "Oh, Cesaro entered the Royal Rumble," and I'm like,
"He's on commentary.
He's doing commentary." Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, they put themselves in an unnecessarily stupid spot on Monday when they did that bit with Gulak. And to be honest, I thought the spot was going to be cool, where it's no, you have to earn your way in. I would like it if you had to do that, because think about it: if you have to compete to earn a spot in the matches. That's 30 spots for men and 30 spots for women. That's 30 matches that you can book leading up to Royal Rumble. You can start that before TLC. Someone's not going to get a shot at the title for TLC.
Whoa.
All right, well, after that, that's Rumble. I want that spot. So, start doing that.
Green ties.
A lot of content are missing.
Let's see if this works. So since I'm creating a new lobby and he's like, no bluffing. Okay, so I'll take that off.
That's silly.
I switch. I'm just sitting here. I'd stomp you. I would
If
stomp
it was
you.
Switch, you'd stomp me. Okay, then stop talking trash and get in the game.
I would. That's what I'm trying to do.
How can you faintly hear it in the background when it's the volume on the TV's at 8?
I wonder if he's hearing me. If he's hearing mine. But I've got because see, this earbud is letting me hear you guys in my game, and this one is letting me hear it.
And there's the dawn of Wiki
but
Crazy.
I have this one, which is also.
What's up, Don Corleone?
So, Ron, that must have been on me then. I had it on mine, so I just turned mine down. So I got you. Thank you, sir.
Robbie Wilkins is in the house. What's up, Rob?
What's up, guys?
Anakin's having technical difficulties.
What's up, Rob?
Nothing more.
I'm Jerry Lambert in this situation.
At this rate, I'm going to be playing Uno by myself. Anakin's. I'm going to pause this. Anakin's having technical difficulties right now.
Hey,
it's for horses.
Did you notice they went back to Nakamura's face theme?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, it's never. Yeah,
is this the first week he's done that?
I didn't catch that. Nice. That rules.
I like older jokes.
I was waiting to hear like the. Well, see, now Throwback just failed on me.
No, I didn't, because I had to let Rob in. So we'll get back in there.
I also wonder it could be, no joke. I think my kid's playing Fortnite, brother.
Get your kid off of Fortnite.
I think there's just there, because my parent watching. Well,
anyways, Rob, how are you doing today?
Well,
I'll tell you. This is just not going to work. Yeah.
It's going real well.
Yeah. Well, what's new with you going for, or what are you looking forward to Smackdown tonight, considering I'm pausing the whole.
Goes on with Adam Pearson. My delay, I'm about a minute or so behind on SmackDown, so seeing Sonya there makes me happy. I'm a big fan of her. So
I wouldn't be surprised they pull something like they did a few years ago, where like the Authority kind of set up, but you know, you have a strong woman next to like somebody who's in that spot, like a Foley spot or something like that, or a Page, you know, kind of commissioner kind of thing. Especially with how they're waiting for Sonya's court cases and stuff, that would kind of make sense, right, Rob?
Yeah, I don't know, like as far as like the court case, I don't think they'll ever. Well, they obviously won't mention that on air, but I don't think that's. I think she took time off for herself, and I don't think they're going to make. If anything, they should. She's been deserving of a push for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Well deserved.
Well, and she was getting one.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see. I wanted to start back up, and I'm hoping this is it. I mean, it should be, because she's technically now part of the whole the Roman Reigns thing as a side character, but it'll be interesting to see what they do with her.
Well, the 6 people that are watching, hi, how you doing? They're like, why are you guys not playing Uno? Well, somebody decided to prematurely have technical issues. Somebody's got to pick on somebody here. So what articles are you working on, Rob, for the sports website?
Like I actually finished them. I did 3 this week. I did one on previewing the hockey season. I did one talking about the college or the future head coaches in the NFL, like where they're going, why they should go there, and stuff like that. And the third one was just like some early baseball, like free agency stuff. So that's about it. And then for Fightful, I'm just pretty much doing AEW coverage. So
you're
really
not going
great.
to be covering the Rumble.
No. Ryan Cook
Okay.
does that.
Well,
because we're thinking of doing. Go ahead.
A watch along. We were thinking about doing a watch along on here, and I'm gonna, if Rob's okay with this, considering the channel is up, we're gonna do a soft launch on the new channel very soon, and gonna try to see how that goes for 1 or 2 times, and me and Rob are gonna figure that out eventually in the next coming week, because I think he's in agreement. We want to get some content going up on that channel very, very soon. Correct?
Oh yeah.
So the hope is that we're gonna launch someone's show first and then work from there. Now, the Wicked Crazy Pinfall show will be moving some content over there, not fully. The show is this is the main channel for that. But there might be like a secondary show, like a morning show or something like that for Rob to do, that Rob's considering. But we're hoping to get more people on to do stuff. So your sister's cat's playing with his toy right now underneath me.
Well, I've got one idea for a show, because I just signed up for New Japan World, and I've never seen a single bit of New Japan. So I was kind of thinking like, oh, it could be interesting to hear the perspective of somebody who's never seen any New Japan, who's watching it for the first time, and what is it like, and
Yeah,
Well,
I just signed up for that last week too. I had only seen kind of individual matches that kind of leak into YouTube, but yeah, I'm already loving having that New Japan. Fun fact though, Sean just tweeted that Adam Pearce's last WWE match was in 1997 against Tiger Ali Singh.
dang.
What in the world
is that when he went by like Adam? He went by like a different name at that time,
Yeah.
right?
I think so.
It was on
Yeah.
Shotgun Saturday Night, I think.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I said. Shotgun Saturday Night.
I think it was is either What Culture or Cultaholic they put up a video today, and it actually showed like what the ring name that he was using at that time. And I was like, I didn't even know he was ever in there at that time. See if I can find it real quick.
Yeah, Jimmy on Listing Your Boy had mentioned something about how back in the day he almost looked like a Hardy brother, and I was like, "There's no way." I looked and I saw, and he kind of does. So that's crazy.
Yeah,
I got to
He
see
does.
Adam Pearce at a independent show back in around 2001. You want to take a guess who he wrestled at this awesome show?
Give some semblance of a hint.
He's not wrestling right now anymore. I know that, but he's somebody that everybody wants to be back.
What's
Rob
up,
Van
Pat?
Dam?
CM Punk.
Yes,
We got
Adam
Patsy the
Pearce.
DJ in the house.
Adam.
What up,
Got
Adam?
wrestling plug. Speaking of wrestling plug, John put out some prediction stuff, which was really not good. Stating who everybody thought they were breakout stars and stuff. So, but hopefully we could get a lot of stuff on that channel. I'm looking forward to it. It being creative is something I'm really thoroughly enjoying, and giving people opportunity to be creative is one other thing too. So like Ray doing his thing, Anakin on there. The one person other than with Rob that I'm looking forward to, other than everybody else's, is Wild Boys, is DK, and I'm trying to reach out for DK if he ever is watching or just checking in or something. Dude, hit me up. I want to get going, and I think him having his own show would be amazing just because of who he is. But his show and the one show that's been in production for the longest I'm really looking forward to is the man that's right underneath me. Ever since I started my channel, started streaming on this stuff on YouTube and stuff, me and Rob have been talking about his stuff all the time, which is good because it's exciting because I really want what's good for him and what's best for him. I want what's best for the community too.
Yeah, I'm anxious. I don't talk about it much because I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm wanting to do like, kind of like how you said, like a soft launch. I kind of just like the first show I ever do, I'm not really going to announce it. I'm just going to do it. That way I can kind of have that way I can get all the like bugs out of it and just do it knowing I already did it. So
I don't know. Maybe if I can convince Rob to do a morning show soft launch next week and see how it goes, or in 2 weeks.
That's kind of what I've liked doing with the prediction shows that I've been doing. Is I figured it's a prediction for pay-per-views. I can kind of produce them when I want. I put them out. If nobody watches them, oh well, it was something fun to do, and I can kind of, like you said, work those bugs out before doing something like showing up on these. So, I mean, I've only done, I think, 11 or 12 of them, but I've noticed how much more comfortable it's made me in just a short amount of time. So it is nice to be able to do something without like pushing it and being like, yo, hey, everybody check this out. But Wrestling Plug, he's pushed me a couple times. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, John does a really good job with it. And John also getting his own show on that channel too is going to be great because Wrestling Plug actually be more on camera and then doing the podcast stuff like I do, which I've been kind of slacking. I'll be honest. It's just been a rough couple of weeks on that. But I think, and this is giving credit to Rob while we're watching all this and watching, Profits getting hot and heavy right now with the promo on this. I think, and this is a very big compliment, and as emotional it was, I think the match memories we did the week of my mom's birthday and stuff, I think Rob did, and DK, mind you, phenomenal job. Like, if they were there, if anybody else could be right there and just Rob guiding me through it and DK keeping me center, it was just perfect. And that's the testament to DK and Rob. And Rob being a host where I'm not comfortable being the guest unless it's like, John at Wrestling Plug, Ray, if you had your own show, Anakin, Rob. I was on at Aaron's show, and that was fun. But me on my own stream and my own channel, I'm not as comfortable it is because I feel like I'm on the spot with my own with everything.
Sorry, I'm watching. Yeah, I like that.
You guys must be a little bit ahead of me.
Yeah, I think, like I said, after talking smack, that kind of just, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you guys are ahead of me because I'm just now seeing Roman's face.
This is interesting.
What, you trying to work out the internet kinks?
No, oh no, I've raised the white flag on that. I think what I need to do is I think I need to clean out my computer. There's some programs I installed on here that I was using before that I'm not working anymore. So I want to see if I uninstall those, maybe the RAM will be better. I also have one more computer I could use. It's a little bit older, but it's an actual laptop because this is a Surface. So it's a tablet basically that can also function as a laptop. Not really meant for doing a whole lot of stuff like this, but I have an actual laptop that I could try. It's a few years old, but I could try that, and I can hardwire in directly from the router.
Then why don't you try it?
Well, I will, but I'm not going to try it. I'm not going to try it tonight. I've got to, first of all, I've got to find it, and then I've got to get it all set up and stuff.
Well, I guess Uno's out of it, but we could still do the watch along for SmackDown, right?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Well, or again, you get yourself.
Oh my gosh!
We could play Uno on the Switch.
Yeah, you just saw it now, didn't you?
Yeah. So it's my stream runs a little bit laggy behind.
Oh, yeah, you're way behind.
Yeah. So did I not say it would be awesome if whatever Pierce was like, here's the match, and Roman just said no.
Hey,
This is great.
I mean, I like I was saying before all of the whole thing, I think this guy down here did amazing. And I've even said this to Rob off camera, and I'm just saying it because we were talking about content and stuff like that. I think him running his own show, and that I think you said too, that made that one stream made you extremely comfortable as a host, right? For the most part.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it definitely helped.
So I mean, when we get stuff rolling and stuff, we'll do a soft launch real soon, a couple of shows here and there, maybe 30 minutes or something like that. Because I think doing that is a great idea, but also if I did 35 minutes on this channel doing my first show, and then it just got better and better and better. But I think for the most part, it would be a good idea. So the link's on the bottom, guys. Try to subscribe as best you can. Just spread the word about it. The channel's called Wicked Crazy Crew TV, and that's because everybody that's in our community has access, the ability to use it. And what that means is that we'll have the YouTube connected to it, and all you do is just plug it in there. You'll have your own section on the channel, and just plug your stuff constantly and keep going. You know, You may be working in Tampa soon. Just be safe, Ron. So, I mean, there'll be multiple sections. It'll be like what Wrestle Talk does on Parts Unknown and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's going to be fun. It's going to give everybody an option to do something. And especially if this whole pandemic's still going on and people are still at homes, it's a good alternative to be creative than just going crazy.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Rob, you're going to kill it. I have complete faith.
I'm excited.
You said you're changing your setup at your home too, so that's going to be interesting to see too.
Yeah, been working on it, but yeah, it's going to be good, and I'm anxious because I'm gonna do a lot of things in a pretty short time. Gonna repaint one of the rooms for it, just to make it look brighter. Gonna get some showing units to have a nice background, and just go from there.
Yeah, and very soon the studio is going to be being worked on too on my end, and that's exciting. I have to order the soundproofing and stuff. It's going to be plastered, but the only problem is I have my heating system is right next to my desk. So I have to figure, do I soundproof the heating system or just get a huge like a huge soundproof box and just do that way, or figure it out. But either way, it's going to be fun. This is all going downstairs in the basement. If it doesn't, it'll end up upstairs in my room, and we'll be looking at quotes from Churchill. That's for sure. But eventually, that's what I'm hoping to do, is get downstairs, get everything squared away by the end of the year.
That is one thing that I do wish that I had, was kind of a dedicated spot for that. We live in a pretty small house, like intentionally. It's 900 square feet, no basement, no upstairs, no garage. It's just small house, but it's kind of, we wanted that small house lifestyle. So, but that is the one thing I wish I had, is like a dedicated, like an office spot or something. So.
Well, the thing is, living in the city, I live in Lowell and it's a city. Finding the houses we did look at, where one was like need to be completely fixed, real small, and the rest didn't work out and stuff.
Hey, that's actually what we did. We bought a pretty small house, and we ripped literally everything out of the house, like down to just the bricks that the house was made of and the metal roof. We pulled everything else out and spent like 9 months full rebuild. So yeah, we kind of embraced that minimalism lifestyle there. So
Billy
Gosh,
Kay
I
kind of
can't wait. I
reminds
can't wait
me
for more
of
for that
like
too.
Billy Kay kind of reminds me of like Josie from Josie and the Pussycats right now, the way she looks.
That's a good comp there.
Like from the
I
movie
love-
or from like the comic? Or you're
I'm
talking like
talking
from
about
the character from Riverdale?
I'm talking about just in general. Just
Well,
like
'cause
the
there's-
whole I'm talking about the movie with like Rachel,
Okay.
whatever her name is, you know, the girl that was literally in so many different things.
I thought it was freaking hilarious when so I grew up, like, I'm 31, so I grew up as a preteen as Blink-182 became famous. They were my band. Like, I knew every like I had all the CDs, I knew all the songs, everything. When she said Blink-182 last week, that again, it's one of those things where most people are gonna make us dumb. I freaking laughed. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
I really see like only 2 tag teams predominantly coming out of the for the women's tags right now. I mean, the Riot Squad if they were in the Dusty Cup, they would win for the women.
Well, that's kind of what I'm hoping for, is because it's 8 teams, so hopefully they keep and build and establish those 8 teams.
Thank you, Ron.
That would be good, but yeah.
Natty going to town on Liv. The other thing about that
have you ever
documentary,
seen her
too,
YouTube channel, by the way, Natty's?
Yeah,
She's
it's
like
interesting.
Inappropriate.
Yeah. Well, Dakota and Raquel would be perfect too. I think
if they don't push Raquel's singles, but I mean they have kind of, I guess, that Banks Bailey kind of friendship though, so that could work.
All right.
See, now I just switched to watching SmackDown on my computer, and now I'm still in commercials. I'm not. So now my feed is. I feel like now I've got the Ray feed.
Yeah, I'm watching Natty Punch Live in the corner right now, so I think I'm behind what you guys.
Yeah, you guys are right now.
Oh no, I'm
now
West Michigan internet right there.
Well, now I'm gonna try reloading it.
Because right now we have we're ahead.
I'm kind of used to
here
it.
we go.
I always see stuff on Twitter
working.
like 10 seconds before I see it, so don't worry about spoiling anything for me. It's all good. It's just wrestling.
Well, Ben Paris on the Mr. Warren Hayes Discord, we joke that he gets a direct feed from WWE and AEW because he's always like 30 seconds ahead of us, like always, and like he'll like the dumb react or something, and we have to go, Ben, nobody's seen it yet. Like he's actually the one who spoiled that when was it, whatever match it was where Jeff Hardy got like handcuffed to the ladder, like but through his ear. Like he actually spoiled that for us if he said it, and I was like, no, don't tell us that.
So here's how consistently that happens for me, to the point where I'm just used to it now. This is very unfortunate. It happened with Sting showing up. I saw Sting on Twitter before I saw him on the screen.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. But yeah, it happens all the time.
Are you playing Uno again?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. I heard the music. I heard the music.
While you guys hop into that, I gotta go check on my kid real quick. I'll be right back, hopefully.
Alrighty.
Dude. Why not play and play? This is the whole segment we were doing it.
Oh, well, yeah. Get it on your Switch.
Sonya and Billy Kay like literally going after each other.
Yeah.
So what do you got?
We came up 24 hours apart from each other a few years ago, and people thought we were copying. People thought you were copying me.
You want to know something? I'm gonna exit out of this right now and quit out of it and stuff. That way I could just exit out of this remove.
Tommy! I didn't know she was here.
All right. So the interesting thing on Wednesday night and Tuesday night, Rob, is like they were saying they needed you or DK to take over the stream completely because there's 3 Michigan boys like there are now, and I know you're from Minnesota, but right around that area, but still Midwest, it'd be like you guys taking over and me just be like,
Mm-hmm.
so.
Yeah. No, Tuesdays just don't work right now, unfortunately.
Nah, that's fine. I can't believe that there's a holiday on Monday, though. Martin Luther King Day is Monday.
Yep. Martin Luther King.
I gotta work, but my kid has off from school.
How's your kid?
Oh, okay. So it doesn't.
Oh, that's right. Because Billy's now part of the riot squad now, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
I wish YouTube would literally just all your subscriptions do it capitalized.
Did you get my message, by the way?
That's why I'm doing it.
Okay.
Well, let me.
We don't need to see a recap of last week, not one that takes 3 minutes. If you're gonna do it, at least set it to My Sacrifice by Creed.
Oh God, please no.
Hey, don't be hating on it. Number one, good song.
No, I'm not hating on the whole thing of the Creed song. I just like recapping it over and over again.
Well, sure. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Dom's back.
Wasn't he there? Oh no, he wasn't there last week. That's right.
I don't think so.
Like literally, the only reason I ended up turning on SmackDown last week was because Hannah tweeted out that Adam Pearce was going to wrestle. I was like, okay, I need to see that. I was like, see WWE, Adam Pearce is a draw. He got me to tune in to watch.
So Ron with the comment, today is Shane McMahon's birthday. So what I think will be funny, does Vince tweet Kelly a happy birthday today and not Shane?
Did he wait?
It is her birthday.
Did he wish Kelly a happy birthday?
No, I didn't see that he did, but to me that would be funny if he did to her, but not to Shane.
Did you know? Oh gosh, what is his name? Kenny McIntosh from Inside the Ropes. Did you know Kelly is his favorite wrestler?
Really?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say I honestly I don't do too much with Inside the Ropes.
No, okay. When Kenny McIntosh appeared on Quizlemania, he did they did the game of That's My Line, where you're given 20 questions to try to figure out what wrestler it is that you've been assigned. You can only ask yes or no questions. Kenny got Kelly, and he went off on a tear about how much he doesn't like her. It's actually part of the best of Quizlemania thing, where like he like where they do the best bits that happened from Quizlemania for all of 2020. That was one of the things. It's him going off for like 4 or 5 minutes straight on Kelly.
Yeah, and half of these channels that I'm looking through on my stuff they're all old ones. Like on the side, you can tell it on YouTube. I'm looking for it right now.
Mm-hmm. What do you get, Ron? I don't understand. I don't know what he said. I get it. I don't understand what he means. Oh, you mean you get the joke? Okay, all right. I thought about it a second.
Do you guys watch when Jeremy and Joe do TEW?
Yeah, I do.
So you know how they're pushing Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
God.
Funny enough, back in the summer, I got a hold of one of my old copies of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011, and I was going through doing the create a universe mode and creating storylines and all that stuff. And I actually, before they did it, so it's not gimmick infringement, whatever. But I was kind of going through stuff, and I did this weird thing where I kind of hooked Kelly and Christian together and used Christian to create Kelly as this mega star, basically as like Captain Charisma, the female version. And it was starting to work, and then I got bored with it, and then I didn't finish it. But yeah, so when I saw them doing that, I was like, hey, I get it. I buy into that. So I like that.
I didn't mind Kelly. Maybe it's because she was hot, and I was let's see. She would have she debuted in 2006.
She's a lot younger than you'd think. Her birthday's today. She's 34.
Dang.
No.
Yeah. Like I think she hit WWE before she was 20.
Yeah, I think she was 19.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then she left so early. Like she's been gone a long time.
So yeah, she's right around. So yeah, that's the case because she's turned 34 today.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I turned 34 in just over a month. No,
He's a baby.
No, is that right? Yes, that's right. I can't.
We don't know.
I was gonna say if you don't know your birthday, I certainly won't.
Once I hit 30, it's just like
I'm willing to bet it's one of the 365 days on the calendar. But
what if I was born on leap day, Rob?
Well, you mean leap day? You mean leap year?
No, leap day. If I was born on leap day.
Well, I mean, I would have. There's still a good chance that. There's a good chance I would have missed. I mean,
he'd be 365 out of 365 and a quarter odds. I think those are good odds.
I'll go with that.
All right, so guys, here it is. That is the official link. Anna can double check, see if that works.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Hold on.
And
I reloaded the page.
That is the official.
Hold on. I don't think it worked.
So my brother is watching.
It works.
Leave some comments in the chat, boyo.
Okay.
So that's the new channel URL right now before we get everything going. I got to edit that. But yeah, the channel station's
not working for me. It's not working for me. I don't know why.
So hit the subscribe button on that channel. We'll build it up and go from there. And you guys are going to see really good, a lot of stuff going on that channel very soon. Oh, here we go. It's going to be the Seth Angle with Corbin. They got to get away with that
as
stuff.
long as we get another eye for an eye match. We got to get involved.
I love Aaron.
See, it's not working for me. Yeah. You know what, Aaron? You just hushed. You're just
nothing.
You're just no. You're just jelly that I got to watch Wonder Woman and you haven't gotten to watch it yet.
Aaron's gonna be like,
did you just say Jericho?
Yes, I did.
He's gonna turn. Aaron's gonna turn around, pop it, and want to come in here and just be like, pop in and out, saying, "You just made the list." It just literally just go.
Okay. See, it works on my phone and not on my computer. Like I said, my computer's being dumb.
So my brother who's watching, leave comments, ding dong. Also hit the thumbs up.
Yeah.
My brother actually has a list, like the Jericho list.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. And he uses it too. Like he actually has a list.
Jelly Nutella. Oh my god.
You know what?
Wait, jelly Nutella, like Nutella's making jelly, or peanut butter but with Nutella and jelly? Like, how we doing this?
So a Nutella and jelly sandwich.
I can see that working.
You know what? I gotta be honest. I cannot stand Jericho anymore simply because of all of his outside of the ring crap. I'm just like, you know what? He is on the level of Hogan for me. I don't need to see him again.
I won't put him at Hogan level. He's very.
I will.
Until we have video or audio or whatever of him using the N-word. Like, I don't think you can put him there yet.
Well, so here's why, and for me, it's a personal thing, because my dad was in the hospital for 9 days because of COVID. So to have Jericho out there saying, "Oh, I had it, and I didn't even have any symptoms, and I went ahead and wrestled, and I'll go ahead and I'll throw concerts that are super spreader events, and it's not a big deal, and I'll have COVID truthers on my podcast talking all sorts of stuff." I'm like, you know what? No, get out of here. I don't need to see you. I don't need. It's like, no. So right. So he is now, to me, he is on the level of Hogan because he wants to be one of those kind of people. And like, you know what? If he wants to have Trump Jr. on his podcast and be controversial that way, or have flat earthers on his podcast, like, whatever. He wants to be crazy. That's fine. You start trying to be a COVID truther after what I went through with my family and my dad, and us at some point worrying he wasn't going to make it, you're gone. You're on my list, pal.
That's what this man says. Comment, like, and subscribe. Also, on the new channel that you guys see, subscribe to that too. There'll be new content coming out too. It's gonna be a great year, dude. I have a good feeling.
Ron, I was not aware that Cornette called Joey Janela Jelly Nutella, so I don't pay too much attention to Mr. Cornette. Yeah.
Screw Cornette too.
I prefer Cornette over Russo, but that's a really low bar. Although, ironically, Vince Russo follows me on Twitter, so I don't know.
How the hell?
I don't know. It was a couple weeks. It was about 2 or 3 months ago. I get a thing that says you're being followed by Vince Russo, and I'm like, "This is a fake account." And I clicked, and I was like, "Oh shoot, it's like actually Vince Russo." So I think, I don't like him.
I think the most famous person that follows me is either Sean or Chris Van Vliet.
Sean does not follow me.
Oh.
Jeremy follows me.
Jeremy
follow me. I appreciate that.
I
don't follow you?
No, you do. You do.
Okay.
I have the only person I know that has like that blue check mark. I think there might be a couple. I think Denise might. I'm not sure. I'd have to look, but I know Sean does.
Have the blue check mark.
No, but I know Sean does.
Yeah. And
Sean does follow everything that I post too.
Yeah.
But also, Sean's probably watching, and if he does, say hi.
Oh no, I don't think he's watching. He's probably working.
Yeah.
He's probably working, but still, you know.
Who knows?
But we'll see. So, what are you looking forward to? Since I finally have Rob on there, what are you looking forward to for the Rumble, Rob?
I'm really, this year is one of those years where last year everybody predicted that it was probably going to be Drew McIntyre that was going to win. It seems like every year that the Rumble is going to be easily able to be predicted. This year, it doesn't feel as predictable. And I don't know if that's a COVID thing or exactly what's going on with that. I know a lot of people were thinking Big E, but I think with him having the title, the Intercontinental title, I don't know if they're going to go that route. And I really don't know who's going to win. I know there's some people speculating that Daniel Bryan could win, and I'd be okay with that. I would like to see Daniel Bryan. I'd be okay with Daniel Bryan winning and going on to face maybe Roman at the Rumble or at Mania. I'm sorry. The biggest thing, what I made a tweet. I kind of just said that I would like to see him change it up, and this was probably a week or two ago, but I would love to see somebody like Adam Cole just come in and win it, like unsurprisingly, like he had a good little feud with Drew McIntyre when he came into NXT. It'd be kind of cool if they built on that a little bit. He comes into NXT, goes after Drew McIntyre, comes into WWE, goes into Drew McIntyre. You know what I mean? And I think that would be pretty cool. But that's just me. I just want to see. I appreciate the fact that I can't predict it, and I say that because it's seemed really easy to predict winners over the past few years, and this year so far, I mean, we still got 2 weeks before the show, so I mean, there's plenty of time where something could happen where it makes it somewhat more predictable. But right now, I'm pretty happy with the way they're going.
So Paul Heyman just said that now Roman wants a last man standing match with Adam Pearce at the Rumble.
Yeah, I think.
No.
I mean,
Yeah,
I know
he said that in the previous bit that they had.
I think they're going to replace him. Something like that. I think. I don't know.
I was saying, Rob, before you got on, I would like to see Pierce try to change it and put somebody else in there, and then have Roman be like, no, you're not getting out of this. You're fighting me, just to show that he has that level of power. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, something like that would be interesting.
Going off what you were saying, Rob, before, it does feel like this is a more open field than in previous years. I feel like the last time we had a field that was this open was 2017, where like there was like legitimately like 3 or 4 or 5 different people that would win it, and then all of a sudden, I think 24 hours before the Rumble, all of a sudden all this betting started coming in for Randy Orton, and which then which then of course ended up being right. But yeah, because 2018. Everybody was thinking Rollins. Or no. 2018.
Roman.
Well, Shinsuke. Everybody was thinking Shinsuke. Like I predicted Shinsuke 2018 because we had Styles as the WWE
champion.
Yeah. We had Styles as the champion. And we had gotten that tease at Money in the Bank the previous year of a Nakamura and Styles fight, and that was what people were wanting to see. And so people were thinking, oh, Shinsuke will win 2018. 2019, people were thinking Rollins is going to win. Last year, Drew's going to win. It does. I've seen some people going, oh, Daniel Bryan, but it's like, if Daniel Bryan hadn't had his good solid run as WWE champion 2 years ago, I could see it more. I'm not sure how well it would work now, especially because it wouldn't have nearly the same impact that it would have had, 5 or 6 years ago. Or 7 years ago.
Somebody that I just kind of like when you were talking about that 2 years ago, and you said Seth Rollins, that could be somebody that could win this. If you think
return into it,
and you start a storyline with
he pulls a Cena. Cena shows up at number 30 and literally wins the Rumble.
Well, the problem about that is it wouldn't be that much of a surprise because just a week or 2 weeks ago they announced that he was coming back and then they pulled it,
which was a miscommunication. Yeah. And Rollins isn't returning from an injury, and that was what made it so good. Is nobody expected Cena back. Nobody. Like that was a complete shock because he was supposed to be out for another 3-4 months at least.
Well, and realistically, when you look at the history with Rollins, he could realistically go after. Like I know he's on SmackDown, but he has stories with Drew and with Roman, so that would work. I don't necessarily I would have zero issue with Bryan winning it, but I don't necessarily think he needs that rub. You mentioned Big E with the Intercontinental title. Again, I let him go do that for a long time. Let him, he's good. But yeah, you mentioned someone just kind of debuting. If they want to,
don't say it.
You know where I'm going.
Don't say it.
If the Jay White stuff's real,
oh God,
that would be a move for sure.
And then you have all the people who I'm friends with some of them who are going, well, I guess this is the official Jay White retirement program now. Because people think, oh, you go to WWE and now you're just retiring and
But he's only 29, isn't he?
Well, yeah. But I mean, that's the thing is because when Ben Carson signed, people are like, well, there goes the in-ring. Or Ben Carter, I'm sorry. They're like, well,
yeah, they're not signing Ben Carson.
No, I knew it was, yeah.
Jay White is 42.
What?
No,
it's not. The one that I popped up that says wrestler Jamie White.
Jay White. No, he's not.
No, he is not.
He's
There's-
28.
28.
He's 28. He's born
You're-
October 9th, 1992.
Yeah.
We just pulled it up the same thing. Like this Google page, Wikipedia shows 1992, October 9th.
That's
That's what
not
I
Jay
have.
White.
Yeah, different Jay White.
If he was 42, he's the youngest 42-year-old I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
different Jay
impressed.
White. That's a different Jay White.
And I mean, if WWE is going to keep teasing this other Bullet Club reunion, I mean,
They
no.
lost. They had the opportunity to do that when they had the Good Brothers and Balor and Styles all together, and they
Well, I mean, they teased it and they did it minus Balor, so
they did it. They did it for like a minute with Balor, like a minute, and then Balor went to NXT.
yeah. And I mean, they have very real like trademark issues that they have to work around with that too. But
Yeah,
I love this
They
ding
have
dong
to-
hello set, by the way. This is great.
Yeah, I know.
I don't-
It's just
what is she wearing?
That is a Garth Brooks shirt.
I'm hearing somebody's audio.
Yeah, it's mine. Sorry.
Like, okay, I was just like, I was hearing somebody's SmackDown feed. I was like, what's? It's like I didn't want Throwback to get copyright strike.
So check out Aaron's show tomorrow. He's going to talk about New York sports. I'm New England.
Go
but
Yankees!
That Bruins
Ugh.
game was pretty good too
Gross.
on
You
Thursday.
can't live in Michigan and say go Yankees.
Sure
and
I
I got
can.
the Boston boy over there to back me up on that.
Sure, I can. I can say go.
No. Good.
So
Good.
you're
He's
being
out of-
put in a corner, Anakin.
He's also out of the OC. We formed it and killed it.
You
in one
can't
night,
kick- you
just
can't
like
kick me out of
WWE.
it. I live in the OC. You can't kick me out of it. So what? All right. So let me ask you guys.
I know
this.
that's our gimmick now. Remember?
All right. So we talked about men's Rumble. What about the? Wait, hold on. Are they really going to make Bianca actually walk through the?
Live the gimmick. Live the gimmick.
Aaron lives in Toronto area, I believe. So
Yeah. This. Oh. Okay. Anyway.
Now it's funny that I went that hard of an aggressive stance towards my Michigan Detroit Tigers, and I hate the Pistons. I hate the Lions. Well, I don't hate the Lions. I just pity them and pick other teams. And I don't watch hockey because the Red Wings suck right now. So
Bruins.
You are not gonna say hate about the Red Wings.
no.
sir.
I didn't say I hate the Red Wings. I said they suck right now, so I don't watch them
Okay.
right now.
Sure.
I am that bandwagon hockey fan that
Gotcha.
only knows the Red Wings.
See,
which-
here's the thing. To be honest, the only reason I'm a fan of the Red Wings is because of the Griffins. Because I've gone to like
It's a good time.
9.
For sure.
That's the reason why like I can't watch hockey on TV. I have
it-
to be in the arena.
SOS, anybody from New England or anything like that, help.
You're on your own, fool. All right,
Yeah,
I mean, does Lowell have a AHL team?
they did, and now it's
Okay,
they
that's what I
moved it
thought.
to they moved it out of Lowell. It's weird. It's complicated. They had a Lowell Lock Monster team, and then which
That's
was
what it was.
connected
I
to the
remember
Devils and the
that.
Kings. And what happened was that they lost the franchise. Now UMass Lowell runs the whole building and stuff over there, and they moved up to Manchester and became the Monarchs.
Gotcha.
So
I
Ray,
miss professional hockey around here in Lowell. It was
Oh.
awesome.
It is fun to go to. It's just I don't understand all the workings of like the
They have a
development
team.
system.
They have a team.
Of
The
the what?
AHL is in up here is in Manchester. It's in Providence for the Bruins, and it's in Hartford also. But I'd rather have professional teams. Like I said on the Fightful Twitch stream, when Jeremy was doing hockey, I'd rather have a professional team in either Hartford or like an NHL team, either Hartford or Manchester. So,
Bring back the Whalers.
oh yeah,
It was a cool jersey.
bring back the Mighty Ducks. I want the Ducks to go back to the Mighty Ducks because then it'll be just like from the Mighty Ducks movies and the cartoon.
Did
which
you
was
see
awesome.
they're making another one with
They're
Emilio
doing-
Estevez?
It's a sequel series. It's a sequel series, yeah, with Emilio Estevez and freaking Lauren Graham. Sign me up.
Yeah, I did.
The reason I watched.
Wait a minute.
The reason I watched Parenthood is because of Lauren Graham. But she will forever and always be Lorelai Gilmore to me.
I have no clue why she looks like a librarian.
Well, she is Aunt Pam.
She has glasses on. That's about as librarian as I.
Yeah. So we were talking about men's Rumble. What do you guys think about women's Rumble?
I've already stated what I've already put on the show. I've said it on a few others.
The
pattern.
Do the tie, man.
If the I said this on Tuesday too, and I got ridiculed for it. If the pattern stands packed, it's going to be Bailey.
She did say on that Broken Skull session that she would like to do that, but yeah, I mentioned I would like to see, if we're going to do Bailey, also do Bianca and that tie finish, because again, no crowds. You can fudge the tape.
So what I would love to get, and I don't think we're going to get it because they'd have to really rush the program to do it, and you'd have all these people mad at it. But what I would like, go with me here. Because I know what you're going to think. I know what you're going to think, Ray, for sure. If we get to a program at the Rumble, Asuka drops the title to Charlotte, Rhea shows up, wins the Rumble, she appears on Raw, and she says, hey, 1 year ago, our situations were reversed. But now I'm the one with the shot, and you're the one with the title, and I've got some redeeming to do. I even brought this up on the Q&A show.
I heard that.
Yeah, and Sean was like, I hope that happens, I hope. And they said, but then you know what's going to happen? Triple H is going to get on a media call, and he's going to say, oh, see, I told you guys. I told you guys we had a plan when that wasn't the plan at all. And I'm like, yeah, he would. You know what? I don't care. Let him say what he wants to say.
I think the 2020 Q is coming up real quick too.
It is Thursday, I think.
The
quarterly call, the Q4, which they mentioned in the last one. They said expect some loss, so we'll see how that goes. But I wouldn't hate that Rhea winning, challenging Charlotte, because it does make his comment work, and ultimately, like. I love watching Rhea Ripley fight. Like, I'd let her chop me. Like, just watching her beat up anybody is awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rob?
So.
Is Mike cut out? You there, Rob? Because you can barely hear you.
Nothing.
No. You're muted. It shows you're muted, Rob.
He's got to plug himself back in.
Or maybe.
I think you could do better than that, but I wouldn't hate Rhea Ripley winning a title at WrestleMania.
Well, and there was, when I brought this up on the Discord, I had people saying Vince would never have an NXT person win the Rumble. Never, ever, 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 ever. And I said, Shayna was supposed to win the Rumble last year until a few hours before the Rumble, and she hadn't debuted on Raw yet. She had last been seen like 2 or 3 weeks previously in the Battle Royal that Bianca won for the right to challenge Rhea at Takeover Portland. They were going to have Shayna technically still an NXT person.
Hold that thought. Go ahead.
Hello.
There you go.
We hear you. They were going to have Shayna, who is technically still NXT, win the Rumble until the afternoon of the show, and then they made the switch to Charlotte. So if Vince was willing to do it once, what's to say he would be willing to do it again? Especially because the one thing of Shayna that was probably stuck in his mind until she officially debuted on the main roster was the Survivor Series match with her, Bailey, and Becky, which was not a good match. That was a bad match to main event Survivor Series and end the night. It was not good. But he had seen Rhea in a WrestleMania match with Charlotte and put on what was arguably the best match from both nights. You can make a claim for the ladder match or maybe some other things, but as far as pure wrestling, that was the best pure wrestling match. He saw that, and it's like he would do it if he believed enough in Rhea. And the fact of the matter is, she has a unique enough look. I think he'd go for it.
What about you think, Rob? Because let's get Rob something.
Yeah, no, I can see that. But I do like the Bailey idea. I that's what I would prefer. But yeah, I mean, who knows? The Ripley would be cool. Especially, and I don't think they'll have it, but it would be cool if Ripley could go after Charlotte and Charlotte had it. But you know what I mean? To kind of set that story going. But I'd be fine. I'd be fine with Bailey. I could see Belair winning it. That's the thing. It's good about this year too. Is pretty unpredictable. I mean, last year for the women's, I wasn't really expecting Charlotte to win it.
Well, nobody was.
Yeah,
I think we were all expecting Shayna because there's a natural story with her being with Becky being part of the WWE Horsewoman and Shayna being part of the MMA Horsewoman, and the story with Ronda there. I think that's what we were all kind of expecting.
Which is the name that you're saying that it's very, very quiet, and she has gone in the dark. I'm going to throw this out there just because we were mentioning stuff. Her contract's coming up. They might pull that proverbial trigger. Ronda's contract is coming up very soon. They might pull that trigger in order for her to get back to the main event.
Doesn't she still have one more year?
No, this is her contract year.
Is it?
Are they adding time though?
I don't know if they are or not. I've been hearing people saying this is supposed to be her year that she's got her contract up. But I'm
against
But I'm saying you never know. They might convince her to come back for the Rumble, but make her in that 30 spot and put her right there. Because you have Sasha on SmackDown. That would be a killer match as a main event. Sasha versus Ronda. I mean, come on now. They had that match for the Raw Women's Championship, and that was a barn burner. I mean, and Sasha is on a different level right now compared to where she was. She just came back from everything, and now she's literally just going.
You're right. April 10, 2021. Ronda Rousey's contract expires. You're right. Okay.
Yeah, it'll literally be right after WrestleMania.
No, that's right before.
Well,
right before.
Because what that Select Report was suggesting is it's most likely moving back a couple weeks, which means if they do, I have to change my PTO request, get that weekend off. I literally just put in for it 2 nights ago.
Yeah, rumor is it's no longer its original date. So
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they re-up her just to keep her in contract. I mean,
if she wants to.
She wants to come back. She's trained. Other than her injury setback that she got, supposedly she got injured. She's been training with Roddy Piper's daughter.
Well, she broke her hand in the WrestleMania match, and then she injured. I don't know if it was that hand or the other hand when she was shooting that Fox police show. She injured it. She injured a hand there. Those are the only injuries that she's had that I'm aware of. But I know she just popped up on one of the WWE gaming stream things, in the last month. So it did make me wonder, if she's all of a sudden popping back up on some kind of WWE affiliated program. Yeah, could it be she's really her return could be soon, but who? I mean, I don't know.
It could be the Rumble. They could be just keeping it because all her social media has gone dark.
It's been dark for a while.
I feel like her and some other people do that, when they go into training, though. So I mean, yeah, that's fair.
And the thing is that, like you said, she's only popped up on WWE Network, but other than that, there's nothing predominant. Even if people are training, they would post like Charlotte. She was posting pictures of her before she returned of her workouts and stuff. I mean,
yeah, but that's Charlotte.
No, but the point is that if it's something like that they're trying to ask, hey, keep it off the record. They look at AJ. AJ went dark, and nobody thought he would be at the Rumble. Like everybody was speculating, but he showed up as number 3 in the Rumble. Ronda could show up as number 30 in the Women's Rumble.
I'm gonna go check Jay White's Twitter.
Hell, I'll put money on it. I'll have Rob Wilkins at number 30 at the Rumble.
No,
and I'll make sure he wins that bitch.
No, I won't be there. I'm contractually obligated not to be there.
Are you also contractually obligated to get money off of any of the Twitch stuff that now that you're still managing the distraction?
No, he's only managing Joe because Jeremy fired him.
Yeah, which was ridiculous.
For what it's worth, Jay White hasn't posted anything on Insta or on Twitter since January 5th.
Well, who knows? But I will say this: going back to the Women's Rumble, but who should have won it? It should have been Sasha winning it because it should have been Sasha.
It should have been me.
It should. As amazing as that,
it's gonna be me.
As amazing, don't get me started singing Britney Spears because I will bust it out and I don't care.
How the hell do you get Britney Spears from the line? It's gonna be me from a pop band.
That's actually
NSYNC, Justin Timberlake, Britney Spears.
I do NSYNC as well. But Backstreet Boys and Britney are my late 90s, early 2000s pop jam.
The more and more I learn about Anakin, the more and more I'm scared.
What is wrong with what? Backstreet Boys or Britney?
Oh.
What? Backstreet Boys have legitimately good music.
I'm going to change this stuff. It's gone to that. So, Rob, have you watched?
I need to make a phone call. Yeah. 911. I'm gonna need
but no, like as good as the Bailey Sasha Hell in a Cell match was, as good as that was, Sasha.
Oh, well done.
Somebody called 911 in Michigan. Joel's going to be murdered.
As good as the Hell in a Cell Sasha Bailey match was, which was amazing, and
not literally murdered, by the way. It just
might have topped Charlotte and Becky's match at Evolution as the best women's match in WWE because it was that good. The right story would have been to not have Sasha win, and she can't, and then she gets drafted to Raw, so now she can't get to Bayley. She can't take the title off of Bayley, and it consumes her. And then she goes to the Rumble and she gets on tear, and she basically says before the Rumble, "Hey Bayley, you better pray I don't win the Rumble, because if I do, I'm coming directly for you." And then Bayley's all freaked out and trying to make sure that Sasha doesn't win it, and Sasha ends up winning it, and that's how she gets back to Bayley, and then she wins at Mania, because that is a WrestleMania main event.
But the thing is that if you have Bayley win this, there's only one other than Sasha. Let's put Sasha aside. Let's put Asuka aside.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put Io aside. There's literally, 4 titles. And I'm going to say this just because I'm throwing in the NXT UK. If she wants to be the end-all of be-all Grand Slams, they're considering the NXT. Before you shake your head, let me finish.
I'm not saying anything.
Because you're already and I know you enough. When you go, you literally are ready to quote a line. You're cock locked and ready to go. And if you start, I will literally mute you. But there's the Grand Slam. So now the Grand Slam for the women is the tag titles, the NXT title, the Raw title, and the SmackDown title. But what if Bayley
and the Money in the Bank, is that part of it too?
No.
Okay.
But what if Bayley says, "Wait a minute, I haven't won all the titles in the company. There's one title. One title.
Oh
the winner of the Rumble can
God.
pick any champion to face."
That's on TV.
It is? Well, it doesn't matter. Any champion.
It does.
It doesn't say on TV. It says any champion of their choosing.
You're going to put a non-television title on WrestleMania with a Royal Rumble win.
It won't be made, but the thing is that Bayley could actually pull that out and make it from a a network title kind of thing and make it into like what they do with Imperium with the NXT titles. They can make the UK title like they did with the regular title before Walter had it, when Dunn had it and stuff, and literally have it on TV. So you can make.
I appreciate you. I really do.
What I'm saying is, you can make that casual fan, right, want to gravitate to the NXT UK brand, but you could have the NXT UK title defended on NXT on Wednesday nights. I mean, it gives them more people to put more eyes on the UK product. It puts more eyes on NXT, definitely, because you're going to have Bayley on, every so often. So, I mean, if they want to pump somebody's ego and say the one woman that's won everything, she'll win the Rumble. She won Money in the Bank. All the titles on this side of the board area. There's literally, think about it. Honestly,
it's sorry. No.
I know.
I mean, two letters. No.
If Bayley was to say, "Hey, I have never had this UK title. I'd like to go for it," even if you were to put it on WrestleMania, I'd say, "Okay." But you can't build it off of a Royal Rumble win.
Yeah,
if you want to give them that rub of WrestleMania for that legitimacy to get the eyes, go ahead, give them a title match at WrestleMania, put it on the kickoff show. But you can't do it off of a Rumble win.
But I'm just saying, even if it's not the Rumble, I'm just saying in general, it would definitely put eyes up more on the UK product. And the thing is that you could literally make it to the point where the storyline is that, isn't Kylie or Kaylee over there?
Kaylee Ray.
Yeah. She's getting ready to defend the title against Jinny.
Yeah. So what I would say is, why don't you, because you also got to remember, she showed up. She showed up. She showed up on NXT one time to take out somebody. So I mean, you could put it. Ooh, Cesaro caught him.
Yeah,
they're slapping each other here. This is a good match. As is expected with these two.
Here's I appreciate that idea, and Bayley going for the NXT UK title. I think that would be cool. I'm right there with.
No, that was a bad spot. Look at them.
Well, they're up on the turnbuckle for me right now.
Yeah, they did a brainbuster off the buckle.
Oh gosh.
What? You'll see.
You don't need to be doing any more damage to Brian's head. Come on.
It's like a verse plus suplex slash that. But Kaylee Ray, what I think will happen is that if Bayley literally wants to be the all-time winning women's champion of all time, I mean, that either her or Charlotte's going to end up going after that title at some point in their careers.
I think it's more likely that somebody starts at with the NXT UK title and moves forward rather than go backward. Because the only reason
what Rhea's done.
Yeah, exactly. Rhea, I think, would be the one who would actually do that because she could.
She already had it. She was the first one to get it.
Exactly. She's already been UK champion. She's been the NXT champion. She could easily become Raw or SmackDown champion in the next year, and she could find somebody to partner with and win the tag titles. The only reason they did it with Charlotte last year is because they wanted more eyes on NXT because that was on USA going directly up against AEW.
Wow.
Ratings. And it didn't. The ratings didn't.
I'm not gonna ruin that right now. Wow.
I just something went wrong. Roll up. So again, I am behind you.
They must have changed everything on the fly. Something was not right, and plus Cesaro's bleeding too.
I was gonna say, his head.
He's from the side of the head. Yeah.
Aaron just mentioned Toni Storm, who it looks like they want to do the same thing there. They want to get an American title on her. And Kaylee Ray, I like Kaylee Ray, but I think she's gonna have a tough time over here. Just unless they get her a manager or something, just because her accent's really thick and it's going to be something that'll be hard for people to understand. So like I can understand her, but I know the casual fan is going to be like, I can't get it.
Yeah. Well, and if, but let's say that they did decide, have Bailey go for the NXT UK title. I don't think you can do that off of a Royal Rumble win. Maybe you can set it up for WrestleMania, but you can't do it off of a Royal Rumble win. I don't think so. Why does this guy look like Ellsworth?
I'm looking at Kayla Braxton by herself, so hang on.
Like the guy with Carmella, like he's dressed like Ellsworth. He's obviously not Ellsworth for
Reginald.
One bit, very but like the clothes he's wearing.
God, they're gonna put Sasha and Carmella again. Come on.
I mean, I love watching Carmella. Like she's so good.
Look what Sasha's wearing. My gosh, she's got a fashion sense.
I know. I have the same outfit in my closet.
And let's be honest, and this is why he's one of the people that I want to open a TV station with, because he has an OnlyFans with feet. He's got a freaking dress in the closet. Next thing you know, he's gonna tell me he's got a kilt somewhere in his house, buried alive, or
He has
all the money from the distraction being buried or something. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. We all make fun of each other. That's how the community is. It's brotherhood and a sisterhood. So I mean, but hey, at least we got a Kamehameha that happened Monday.
Oh
my God!
Fireball.
Did you see? They tweeted something about how Randy Orton is being treated for like minor burns or something. I was like, oh my God,
minor.
I know that's why I was minor burns. Like she threw fire at him. Sell it.
There's a meme somewhere going around in this world where they took Alexa Bliss with that fireball and they put her hair straight up in like a Super Saiyan, like Khalifa and stuff. It said freaking Kamehameha.
That's awesome.
Now, do you know what? Yeah, but what will be fire on Monday night is that post show when Sean opens the package. I am like so excited to see Denise's reaction to it. I am like.
By the way, speaking of which, check out in the description in the group Facebook group, Sister Custom Designs. They do great work, and you'll find out Monday. Yes, I'll put them over anytime. But also, I wanted to show you guys. I'll share the screen real quick. I am working on some stuff. Go back. Oh shit. All right. While you guys doing that, I'll show you that in a second. What I was working on kind of got ditched.
I will be right back.
He's taking a poop.
I don't think he heard you say that either.
So, you guys haven't watched WandaVision yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Aaron, have you watched WandaVision? You probably
Can
have.
I out myself? What is that?
WandaVision? It's you have Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first Marvel Cinematic Universe TV show.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have anything against those. It's just that's not something I do a whole lot with. So I'm always like, yeah, I've heard of Superman, but your mic's off, Anakin.
Dude, look what I got, Ray. Look.
What is it? Oh. Do you guys have Culver's where you guys are?
I think Rob does.
I didn't hear you. What was that?
Do you have Culver's where you are?
Oh yeah. Yep. I have a.
Where are you? Minnesota, right?
Yeah, I have. There's about two close to me from like within 5 miles, 3 or 4 miles.
Nice.
So good stuff.
I had asked Warren because he was just back in the States over Christmas visiting Kristen in Wisconsin, and then he ended up having to leave early because Canada was looking like they were going to put more restrictions in place. He had to get back home before he was stuck on the wrong side of the border. But I asked him, "Hey, has Kristen
Especially
taken
now.
you to Culver's?" Yeah, and he was like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's a staple." I'm like, "Okay, well, good, because if you're in Wisconsin, you're not going to Culver's at least once every time you're there. She's doing something wrong."
Yeah, there's one in the town I live and in the town I work at. So I don't go there that often. I'm not really a big fast food guy, but their stuff is good. Yeah. Speaking of fast food, Peyton Royce and Carmella both tweeted this week that they've never had Taco Bell, and I don't believe them. Like, I don't do fast food, but I smash Taco Bell if we give them a chance.
Was it Denise who says she doesn't like Taco Bell? Somebody said that they don't like Taco Bell, and I was like, no.
Denise's food takes are invalid. She puts ranch on pizza.
Yeah, no. It was I think Josiah Williams, the guy who rapped Adam Cole to ring at TakeOver 25. Yep. He said he can't stand Taco Bell, and I said,
yeah, and then that was where Royce and Carmella both were like, I haven't even had it. So
how has Carmella never had Taco Bell?
I thought that one was a little weird. I get like with Peyton Royce because I don't know like how available Taco Bell is in Australia, but
exactly. But Carmella, I mean, come on.
She grew up in like Southern California, like it's readily available.
Yeah.
Right? Where
Taco Bell is like everywhere in there. There's also Del Taco.
I've heard Del Taco is good. I've never gone.
Okay. Yeah,
In-N-Out is bomb. In-N-Out is bomb over there. Like In-N-Out is just ridiculous there.
I don't think we have one of those here.
There's one. Oh no, not In-N-Out. We have a Five Guys in Holland.
Yeah, I haven't ever had that. There's one in Muskegon too. I never went there.
It's good, but it's pricey. It's so pricey.
That's how Culver's is. Like that's kind of how I look at Culver's.
No. It's like
it more?
Oh my gosh. It's like $12.
What is Reggie doing on the couch? Or no, that's Big E. My screen was really small, and they had shown Carmella earlier, and that jacket looked similar. And now, no, it doesn't. That is a Ghostbusters jacket. Nice.
Very nice.
Ghostbusters. Oh, God, I'm going to be thinking of that movie all day.
I hope that movie comes out this year.
Oh, that's right. They're redoing it. Aren't they doing it with women this time, though?
No, they already did that.
Oh, they did that already.
This is the one that's supposed to have like Econ's like grandchild. We think it's speculated. It's like Econ's grandchild. Yeah.
Yes, Aaron. Urban Meyer is all elite. That's funny.
Speaking of kids, I gotta put my son to bed real quick, so I'll be back. This should be the last time.
Well, considering this might be the main event soon. Other than the signing.
All right. We got 15 minutes left.
So this is what I've been working on. I'll show you this. It'll be on a website. So there's a website that does custom sweatshirts and stuff. That's it.
Oh, nice.
Hold on.
Yeah. So like you can change the colors and stuff like that on the images. It can go like that.
Nice.
Black and white. So I figured I'd order a couple of these and give them out to everybody. Order a couple of these.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Aaron mentioned Trevor Lawrence to the Jags. I'll be interested to see, does Urban Meyer's history with Ohio State pull him to Justin Fields? I'll be interested to see that. Like Trevor Lawrence, I think it's a safe pick, but never underestimate a connection.
Yeah, I mean, look at Alabama and Rutgers for the Patriots. You know how many Alabama and Rutgers players there are on that team. The McCourty twins, just in general, all Rutgers. It's funny how like Sammy was like the end all be all till E won the title, and now it's like, they're trying to make him, lose constantly. Yep. And there's the complete heel turn right there. That talking smack segment with him and Heyman was insane.
I didn't see that. I'll have to go back and look at that.
He literally challenged his manhood.
Oh, geez.
Yes. So.
Yeah, I don't mind if Sammy takes a few losses here in the next couple of weeks, just because when he came back really strong, and he's kind of that weaselly heel where he's not supposed to really win too many matches, at least the way they book him. But yeah, I won't be surprised for him to lose a couple of times the next few weeks.
Well, we're going to be doing a watch along anyways for the Rumble, so everybody's welcome to join,
That will be awesome.
So I just saw the roll up pin, and I also saw Sammy's butt crack.
Have you know how like on YouTube you can listen to audiobooks online that you would have to pay for and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten heavily into like the whole Stone Cold Steve Austin book that they released in I think 03-04 after he retired with Jim Ross. The Mankind book that he did, Have a Nice Day, that's on YouTube. You can listen to. I just finished the Daniel Bryan book that they've did after when he retired for the first time, where they were talking about how he saw I think it was Ravishing Rick Rude, his sister saw his like male a freaking anonymous ass. And then he wonders how often his dad, when he was alive, would literally, when he gets a roll up and see his, so. I already know, Ray. I was already planning. So, but yeah, it literally is insane. You listen to half the stuff they're talking about, how Total Bellas paid for their wedding and everything. He goes into great length in that book, and because they have these people actually narrating these books. So you have Daniel Bryan reading his own book.
Mm-hmm.
So he talks more in depth about how, how that the stinger and how his hands felt and all that stuff, when it happened and everything, with the botch dive and everything on Randy, how the match with Randy, it was all like changed up and stuff with the Hell in the Cell. It was just not supposed to be like that. He thought that, the ending went the way it did, and it was supposed to be, a different thing. So.
My brother in the chat.
Yeah, comment and subscribe, man. Your brother's gonna be on a regular basis. So, but yeah, anybody who wants to do the watch along, open invitation. StreamYard could actually hold up to 5 besides me. So we have right now. I mean, Rob, if you're down for the watch along for the Rumble, that'd be cool. Anakin and Ray, Aaron, you're welcome. Even this guy, who's the hardest guy I'm trying to get a hold of.
He is lucky I just saw that. Well, you know what?
He's right. I know you don't like it, but he's right.
No, he's not.
In the ring, he's right. On the mic, you have a debate.
We're talking overall. We're not talking in-ring ability. Also, Peyton Royce, I said this last night, Peyton Royce was trained by Lance Storm. You don't get trained by Lance Storm and come out a crap wrestler.
So, Tomas, we're going to end up trying to set something up.
He's already left.
No, I know, but he's probably going to watch back. So
maybe.
I mean, Tay Conti is very well versed in jiu-jitsu, and I love watching her kick people in the face.
I have no problem with saying they are an awesome team, that they're your favorite team right now. That's fine. Just don't try and tell me a team that's been together for a few months is better than a team that was together for years, who trained together and have actually won tag team titles. And also, one of these teams was number.
Can you
50.
hold it against them if their show doesn't have tag team titles?
Hold on. One of these teams was number 50 in the PWI Top 100 tag teams. One of these teams wasn't on the list at all.
That PWI thing, it's whoever pays to be on there. I mean, seriously, that's that. I used to love PWI, but that list. I mean, if you want to go back and forth with it, the list sucks. They put like whoever pays them to put number 1 on there, they do. Like, I'm just not. It's just one of those things where.
Yeah.
Like example, top 50, like Top Flight wasn't on there, like this year. Who else wasn't on there? That's the thing. There's teams that had no business being on that dumb list. For the tag team aspect.
I'd have to take another look at it. I'd have to take another look at the list.
I also feel like you're using some criteria that are leaning. Like the amount of time. Well, I mean, Anna Jay's only been wrestling for like a year, and she's already that damn good. Like, yeah. So I think give it time. Sure, I can give you that. I'll give it time, but I think in the end,
that's the thing. You want to go back. You want to look ahead in a year, 2 years, 3 years, and say it. That's fine. Then it's just a matter of opinion. He's just saying. Yeah. He's literally just saying it now. It's I found out recently he's like 19. He was born in 2001.
Who said this?
Tomas Gory. He was born in 2001. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was a sophomore in high school when you were born. So it's like, okay,
I was getting old, man.
So I'm gonna like go off the mic so I can listen to this. So,
I was gonna wrap it up anyways because we're like 8 minutes away anyways.
Yep.
Okay. So while we kill it, because it's been about 2 hours and 30 minutes. So while we go from bottom to top, so Mr. Don Cleon of the Wicked Crazy Pinfalls and Wicked Crazy Crew TV station. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at Rob Wilkins on Twitter. I also cover AEW, Dynamite, and Dark. For Fightful.com. I also write about sports on a website called shootingthesportish.com. And the other place you can find me is with your mama tomorrow night.
All right, Anakin.
Anybody that gets it, just
wait, Wicked Mama?
With your mama.
Oh my! Oh, I thought you said Wicked Mama. God. I thought you said Wicked Mama, and I was just like,
you should be okay. I don't plan on going to Michigan tomorrow, but
yeah, there's a lot of crazy people here. Don't bother.
Yeah,
no,
they want to kidnap our governor
because Pierce just got in there. So Anakin, hurry up!
All right, Anakin JMT on Twitter. And I'll be, and you can find me here and also on the Mr. Warren Hayes Discord.
Yeah, and Anakin will have his own show very soon on the Wicked Crazy Crew TV station. So won't this beautiful beard man right there.
Find me on the Twitter, AngryBeaver1127. I do prediction shows for pay-per-views, Impact, AEW, WWE. So give those a like, a subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks for watching.
And very soon that will be moved over to that there too.
Contract negotiations have begun.
Yes, and I'm willing to do sports shows soon. And actually, I might end up starting to do that on the other channel for myself. And I might have Mr. Entertainment and have random people join me, and we yell about sports and tell me how bad my Red Sox suck. So yeah, that's a good thing. But anyways,
go watch the Fightful post show.
Yeah, head over there to Fightful right afterwards with Jeremy and Sean. Much love to them. Other than that, do a good deed, pay it forward. Check the link in the description. Become a member of the new station, or the Crazy Crew, Wicked Crazy Crew TV. And then give this video a like and subscribe and pass the bell, and let's keep going. Do a good deed, pay it forward. Go straight to Fightful if you love them, because you do. Bye, guys.
See you later.